Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have a package back from Steve the Collector, which can only mean one thing. That's right, it's PSA submission return time. Woo! We've had this away since November of last year, 2024. And it's finally come back. We need to lock in and see what we've got in this box. Like I say, this is coming from Steve the Collector, back from PSA. Can't wait to open this up and see how many PSA 10s we get. If you like Pokemon, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get the channel towards 1,500 subs. Not many that I need now, only about half a dozen. So could it be you who becomes sub number 1500? With that said, let's get into this and let's see how many PSA 10s we get in today's video. Boom! Right, here we go. Here is the box, ladies and gentlemen. Bit zoomed in, I know. But this is the package back from Steve the Collector via PSA. Great guy, Steve the Collector. If you want to send off any cards to PSA and you don't want to do it yourself because you might be stressed, I highly, highly recommend you send them to Steve the Collector. He is a great, honest bloke who has done all my PSA submissions and will do them from here on out. I actually have another set of cards with Steve and PSA. And I've got another some in my hand that I'm going to send over to him. But if you want to know who he is, link is in the description below. He's on YouTube, whatnot, Instagram. Can't go wrong. He's an absolute legend. Quite fortuitous, actually, because I've been going through some other cards here that I need to send to Steve to get graded. So we're looking at things like Magmars. We always look at Magmar. Some really old stickers from like 1996. A few other cards. But I'm going to do these in a different video. I'm still trying to sort out which 10 I want to send. But at the moment, we've got a nice little selection to send off in the next submission. We also have, just to my side here, we have the massive collection of Magmar cards that we're trying to get a world record for. As you can see here, we've got Magmar cards. We've got like 20 Magmar cards from all the way from base set through to the newest era, all kinds here. Now we do have some cards in here that are PSA 9s. Some cards in the PSA reveal today, I'm hoping to come back 10s, so we can take a few of the 9s out and replace them with 10s. Fingers crossed on that one. But with that said, let's get into this. I'm actually going to open this here because it's easier. Let's open this and see what we can get. 10 cards went off. Now I believe 9 come back. Right? There will be so much bubble wrap, Steve. What a generous man. So much well packaged bag. Within a bag. Within a bag. within a bag? Oh no, within bubble wrap. Within bubble wrap. Right. And we'll get those cards face down. So yes, thank you, Steve. As you can see, Steve is the man, knows exactly what he's doing. Well, bubble wrap. Now, I believe 9 cards have come back, and I'm going to try and find the one. I can actually feel it on the bottom of the pile, which one hasn't. Right. Get rid of that. Now, the reason one hasn't come back, which would be, there it is. Oh, this one. Is it this one? Oh, that's mine. Right, okay. Which would be this one. Unfortunately, I sent this off. As you can see at the bottom, miscut. Actually, I'll take it out so people can see it a bit better. This comes back from PSA unchecked, I believe. So this is return, non-graded, non-holder. This is Gligar. I sent this off in the hope that PSA would grade it because, as you can see, it is very badly miscut and it is very badly crimped across the bottom. I was hoping to get this PSA graded, but that's not going to happen. I am now building up a small collection, including this Zigzagoon, which is also crimped, of crimped cards and miscut cards. So I'm going to have to send these off to CGC and get that done because PSA do not do miscut cards. So that's one down. That's easy. Right. So there'll be 9 cards in here in total. There's some really nice cards in here. A few Magmars, a little bit of older stuff, a little bit of modern stuff. So fingers crossed. Fingers seriously crossed. There are a couple of cards in here that I've sent off which are Magmar cards. I have sent them off in the past, but they've always come back a 9. So hopefully we don't get like done in, fisted, whatever, by PSA, and we can have an awesome opening. Like button, get that hit the subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen, and leave a comment down below before I forget, what's your favourite card from today. So, we'll put those over to one side, Let's see if I can get this done. Right. Nice card to begin with. This is 2019 Pokemon Sun and Moon, Fire Red and Leaf Green from Cosmic Eclipse. Red vs Blue. Cosmic Eclipse, really nice. I picked this up at last year's Newcastle card show. The first one in the summer. Really, really nice card. Let's have a look and see what we can see. Let's turn it over. Now, I picked this up. I traded this. Traded some other slabs that I didn't necessarily want or need. And I was looking for something a little bit older that could grade really well. I'm just looking for any sort of issues. Let's have a look. I mean, there is a little bit of edge wear on the top edge. The front looks crispy, crispy clean. Very, very nice. Almost as good as the day that I sent it. So I'm going to guess it's going to be a 9. I'm going to hope for a 10, but guess it a 9. Let's have a look. In 3, 2, 1. 9. PSA 9. Do you know what? Fine. I'll take that. That's a solid start. For an older card, red and blue, the tag team card, beautiful. I will keep that. That'll go into some trade if I want to trade up for something in the future. But that is really good. Really desirable card. Red and blue, Cosmic Eclipse, tag team card. PSA 9. Solid start. Solid start. We'll take that. Next we've got... Oh, right. Okay. Now this one is actually my son's. This is the older son's 2023 Pikachu, the secret Pikachu trainer gallery card from Crown Zenith. As you can see, it is card number, actually you might be saying, it's 160 out of 159, so it's the first secret rare. Really desirable card. He picked this up, I think, from the card show as well, or he might have picked it up from Time Mouth Market. Let's see what we can see with this. Really nice. It is slightly fat on the center, on the back right, which means that this border is slightly thicker than this border. PSA have changed the parameters. It used to be 60-40. Now it's, I think, 55-45 in the variants. The front is really nice. The last card that he sent got a PSA 10, which if people remember was the gold Palkia from, again, Crown Zenith. Maybe he's a secret Crown Zenith fan. But let's have a look. I think... Do you know what? I think it's a 10. I think it's within the guidelines for a PSA 10. Let's have a look. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Yes! PSA 10. It'll be over the moon with that. Yes! That's exactly what we want. Got a 9 into a 10. Pikachu. Who doesn't love a Pikachu? Beautiful artwork. Beautiful holo. Like I say, a little bit back heavy, but actually the last card he sent was really off-center, and that came back at 10. Maybe he's just got beginner's luck. I don't know. But that's the second card in. Beautiful Pikachu. PSA 10. So we've got a 9, and we've got our first 10. Can relax a little bit. Can relax a little bit, because sometimes people send them off, but they don't get any 10s. So there's one. All right. What else we got? Okay. 2009 from Team Up. This is the stamped Team Up Cosmos Holo pattern, whatever you want to call it. Sun and Moon Team Up. You can get these from the Build and Battles. Team Up, as everyone knows, really desirable set. I picked this up very cheap. I picked this up for like £2 or £3. Really, really nice card. Thought, why not, you know, invest a bit of money in it, get it graded, because it is from one of the most desirable sets in all of Sun and Moon. Let's have a look at the back. The back's alright. It's got a little bit of whitening on that corner, so I'm going to guess it's a 9. Centering is really nice. It's really nice. Can't see any issues on the front. Can't see anything like that. So, we'll go 9 again, but we're going to keep fingers crossed and hope for that 10. Beautiful card. 3, 2, 1. 9. There we go. That's fine. I'm happy with that. That can go into the trade pile as well. To trade up for something. Maybe go to the next Newcastle card show, see if anyone wants to trade for that. Lovely card. Don't see a lot of these stamped, what they call it, stamped cards get graded. I have sent off some of these in the past. I have sent off staff cards in the past. Got some more staff cards that I need to send off soon. But that's good. Team Up, PSA 9, we'll take that. We'll take that. Love it. Okay, next we've got, 2023, a little bit newer. Pokemon Paladin Fades the Chi-Yu EX Special Illustration Rare. Really nice card. Got this graded because when I sent it off, I didn't think there was any issues with it. I pulled this in a pack in the short series, so if you haven't checked that out, go and check that out. Let's have a look at this. Really nice centering on the front. Solid centering on the front. No issues that I can see. Let's have a quick look at the back. Can't see any issues there. No white on the corners, because when I pulled this, I thought this was really clean. Really, really clean. Maybe a little bit top heavy, top of the bottom. Can't see anything, so I'll give fingers crossed. Fingers crossed on this. We'll go for a 10. I can't see any issues with this. It's really clean. The holo has no scratches. Nothing like that. Really nice. So we'll go PSA 10 in 3, 2, 1. A 6?
Huh?
A 6? Hello? Why? Is there something I'm missing? Because to get a 6, the card has to have a bend in it. Or a fold. A 6? What am I not seeing?
Huh?
Nothing in there. That's just fluff. So it's either got a bend or a fold. I think that might be misgraded. I genuinely think that might be misgraded because a 6 is, yeah. A 6 for that kind of card is just a waste of time, to be honest. I've kind of lost money on that massively. Oh, well, 6. I don't know whether I can send that back or not, but that looks very sort of misgraded to me. Anyway, next one we got Kaboo from Lost Origin. Trainer cards, especially in English, are going up and up in price. Lost Origin is now out of print, as with more Sword and Shield packs and sets. 2022, really nice card. I've had this card for a long time. Pulled this again on a short, I believe. Let's have a look at the back. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. Again, a little bit of whitening on that corner there, just a little bit. So it's probably going to be a 9. Centering looks quite nice. Holo is really nice. So we're going to go 9, but again, fingers crossed for a 10. 3, 2, 1. Boom, 10! Right, okay. Which is interesting because it does have issues, but they still give it a 10. That's very interesting. So why has that got a 6? I think you've messed up there, PSA. I really do. I really, really do. But anyway, that is cool. That is Kaboo, a 10. 2 9s, 2 10s, and the 6. Right. On to the next one. Oh, we got Magmar. First Magmar. Now, this is Magmar, obviously, from Expedition. We're trying to get the world record for the largest collection of graded Magmar cards. We already, in the collection, have this Magmar, which is the reverse holo. PSA 9. So we've got that. So we can put this one next to it as the non-reverse holo type. Let's have a quick look. Picked this up from a friend who was kind enough to send this in to get it graded. Really, really nice. Little bit of issue on that corner, bottom left-hand corner, so that's probably going to knock it down. E-Series cards are notoriously difficult to grade, but again, I think it might be an 8 this actually, because it's off-center as well. So I'm going to guess it's an 8, but hope for a 9. Yeah, guessing an 8. 3, 2, 1. All right, okay, right. We did hit the mid 9. I'm happy with that. So that'll go. That's quite nice. That. So we've got the reverse holo 9 and the normal 9. That's really, really nice. No issues on the back. Yeah. So it must have just been that white corner that's caused the issue there. But another 9. This is a good opening. This is a good return video so far. Next we've got Magmar reverse holo from Rebel Clash. We do already, in the collection, I'm just looking up the side, we do already have this one in a 9, so we're trying to upgrade this to a 10. If not, then I'll have to go back on the hunt and try to find another copy, because trying to find a copy of this card in a decent copy is proving rather difficult. The front looks really nice. No issues on the holo. What have we got on the back? Looks fairly good. Can't see an issue. Maybe a little issue, but we'll see if we can get away with it. Hoping for a 10. If it's a 9, it'll just go back into circulation and it'll get traded. In 3, 2, 1. Ah, 9. Oh, swing and a miss again from Rebel Clash. So that'll have to go into the trade pile because we don't need 2 9s. We're trying to get this card in a 10. Could really have done with that in a 10, but let's see what we can do. Right. 2024 now. Magmar again. We're on Paldean Fates. Now, every time I've sent this card, it has come back a 9. The last 2 or 3 times it has come back as being a 9. I actually think in this submission I've sent 2 copies of this card off. I think, just to ensure it. So let's have a look. Really nice on the front. A little bit of dust, that's fine. Really, really nice reverse holo. The next Magmar card that needs to go off is the Magmar from Journey Together. This has no issues that I can see. Actually, a bit of white on that corner and that corner. Ugh. I wonder if these have been damaged in transit or damaged at PSA, because that's got white and white. So, unfortunately, I think this is going to be a 9 as well. Yeah, probably going to be a 9. It is what it is. 3, 2, 1. What? How was that a 10?
Huh?
Oh, what? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really happy because now I can get rid of this 9, right? Okay. But why is that a 10? I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not. Put my hand behind it. It's got white on 2 corners. But, okay, right, we've upgraded. We've gone from a 9 to a 10. That's brilliant. That is exactly what we're trying to do on the channel for this world record attempt. That is really, really cool. Magmar, PSA 10. Now, did I send 2 of these off, or was it 1? I did send 2 off. Let's have a look at this one. This one looks really good. No issues on these corners, and it looks nicely centered. So out of the 2, this is the better one. So I'm going to guess this is a 10. Boom! Yes, 2 10s. We've got twins, Basil, twins. But there we go, 2 PSA 10s. Obviously, we don't need both, so I'll keep one, which will probably be that one. Trade the other one along this 9. Probably not worth a lot. There's probably only me who would be interested in trading it, but go in the PSA collection. Or we might actually give one away, or both away, on the next live stream. I'm going to do a live stream fairly soon, so keep an eye out if you want to win a cheeky little PSA card. It could be one of these Magmars. That is cool. We will take those. Thank you very much, PSA. Last card now. Oh, we got the Squirtle. Now this, I pulled on release day for Stellar Crown. At the, what's it called? The pre-release events, where you get the build and battle decks, and you've got to do the build and battle stuff where you get like a build and battle box, and you get a few packs, and you've got to build a deck out of it. I pulled this on release day, and when I pulled it, I did think it was minty fresh. Not gonna lie. Looking at it, it is a little bit off center, left to right, but we do have a little bit of wiggle room on that from PSA. Corners is pretty good. That corner is slightly square at the top. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if that'll affect it or not, because that's a factory error. I'd like to finish strong. I like to finish really strong, so hopefully it's a 10. It's really nice. The holo's clean. The holo's really clean. The front is gorgeous, apart from that centering. But let's hope for a 10, guys. Come on. Fingers crossed. Let's end with a bit of positivity. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh my god, that's massive in a 10. That's... such a good card to get into PSA 10. Let's go. We do have a master set of this. Stellar Crown. It's in the Vault X bind, everything. That's huge. That's a really good trade card to trade up to something. Really desirable card. This to go with like the Bulbasaur and the Charmander in that kind of three card series is beautiful. Lovely, that PSA 10. So out of that, we got this random 6. That I'm actually tempted to complain about because I don't know why that's a 6. I would love the justification on that PSA, but anyway, that, and we got, oh, these are 10s. We got a couple of 9s. We got Rebel Clash. So again, I'm gonna have to go and try and find a copy of that. Magmar Expedition, like that. Team Up Moltres and the red and blue. Solid PSA 9s. And for the 10s, we got 5, I believe. 2 Magmar Paldean Fates. So the quest for that PSA 10 is over. The Squirtle, the Kaboo, and the Pikachu for the Ben. But that's going to be it, guys. Again, link is in the description below for Steve the Collector. He is a genuine bloke, knows exactly what he's doing with PSA submissions. He will answer your questions, do the submissions for you, give you prices and all sorts. So shout out to Steve. Shout out to Steve. Thank you very much, mate. Hopefully the cards that I've got with you now don't take as long to come back as these ones. And I'll be sending you some more cards soon, Steve. So if you're watching this, I'm going to send you another 10 cards in the not too distant future. But that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. If you like today's episode of PSA Returns, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. But that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, look after yourselves, and I'll see you all on the next one.